What's up, YouTube family? Okay, so let's go ahead and just get into this. What we talked about yesterday. We talked about Aries Spears, Tiffany Haddish. Now, yeah, man, that shit was fucking sick. And yes, I denounced both of them. I mean, I've been fucking denounced Tiffany Haddish because she's not fucking funny. And fuck Aries Spears now because that shit was sick. There's no excuse for that. And he has yet to come out and try to explain himself or anything. Not in any real way, at least. But he was right about what he said about, Lizzo being fat and nasty and shit like that. Now, so in case y'all been living under a fucking rock for the past few days, Lizzo played a flute. She played James Madison's flute. The reason I'm laughing because I feel like I'm the only one that's catching this joke. Like, nobody in the world has yet mentioned the fact that playing the flute is kind of like, it's sort of like a slang term, or I don't know how you say it. It's sort of like, it's a certain way of saying, like, sucking a dick, pause, no homo. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like if a bitch gave you head or something, you know what I'm saying? You'll say, hey, man, she knows how to play the flute. You know what I mean? Or it'd be, they used to say blowing the horn. Hey, man, she knows how to blow a horn. Some people use it like as an insult. Like if somebody has a small penis and they be like, like a girl say, shit, girl, I couldn't blow his horn. I had to play his flute. But, pause, man. I don't want to get too in that. But so I laugh every time I say Lizzo played James Madison's flute. So that could be an insult towards her. You know what I'm saying? From the the white racist side. So yeah, let's get into this whole racism thing, because this is everybody's favorite topic, obviously. If it ain't some gay shit, it's some racist shit. I mean, this is just what the whole fucking world is made of right now, it seems like. But my opinion, since, for anybody that's curious, this is how I feel about it. Like I said, I like Lizzo as an artist. I mean, as a fucking musician, she can play instruments, she can sing, she can low-key kind of dance, when she's not twerking and shit. But the way she sells herself, the way she sexualizes herself, it's almost like you might as well tell every overweight girl, if you want to be pretty, just act nasty and over-sexualize yourself. Because that's what she's doing. Like, she kind of joined the whole Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion train. She's kind of like in that category. I put her in the same category as Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Not Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. Despite the fact that she's more talented, Lizzo is 100 billion times more talented than Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion or Glorilla or any of these nasty, sick, degenerate ass, stinking pussy ass bitches will ever be. So I give you that, Lizzo. Lizzo is very, very talented. And I think she's beautiful. I mean, besides the fact that she's overweight and obviously unhealthy, she has a pretty face. She kind of has a very funny personality and shit. Lizzo doesn't disgust me like some people. Some people are just fucking mean. But the reason I'm disgusted, I think people are just tired of Lizzo, period, and her fat fucking shenanigans. It's the fact that she's fat and nasty and she just sexualizes her fatness. And, fat women around the world should be fucking outraged and upset at people like Lizzo. She actually gives overweight women a bad name. I'm gonna try to stop saying fat, just because I don't know. It's almost like I'm saying the other F word. It's like I'm saying fag for like a gay person, which, that's not how I talk. I don't use that kind of language because I don't have that type of hate in my heart for people. Shit. Listen, I used to be fat when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm starting to get fat again. So, I don't shame people for how they look. I shame people for how they live. So, like, if a person's fat and you don't like being called fat, try to lose weight. If you have help, if you need help losing weight, just talk to me, because I've done it. So, but anyway, Lizzo is just nasty. Now, James Madison, I'm not going to get into the history of this motherfucker, but yeah, he was one of the former presidents. And yes, he was white, of course. And he was a fucking slave owner. So, fuck James Madison. Fuck James Madison. I'm going to say that one more time for the motherfuckers in the back. Fuck James motherfucking Madison. Why? Because he was a fucking racist, evil slave owner. Anybody who owned a slave at any point in their life is a evil fucking person, and I piss on their grave. I want to set the record straight on that. It don't matter, white, black, it doesn't matter. If you were a black person and you were enslaving a white person, fuck you just as well. Pause. You are just as fucking evil if you're a black person and you enslave a white person. Any human being that enslaves anybody. I don't like when people keep their fucking dogs in cages all day and don't let them outside. So you can imagine how I would feel about a human being enslaving another human being. So fuck James Madison and fuck any white person, any conservative, any Republican. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I know I have allied myself with certain groups of people, but I will not tolerate that type of fucking racism, because people who glorify slave owners and shit are fucking racist. That's where I draw the fucking line. You can say American history, I don't give a fuck. Now, this brings me to my next and really last point of this video. The majority of conservative people are not even really fucking outraged. I don't see a lot of Republicans mad about this. Nobody's even talking about it really, except liberals. It's the liberal media pushing this idea that white people are mad about it when they're not even really that mad. Just like with the Ariel situation and the Little Mermaid. It's you know what I'm saying? I made a video about that. A lot of people are not even really outraged about her being black. People, we're just mad at the liberal propaganda. They're always trying to stir up shit and trying to put this type of, like, this Black Lives Matter type of programming. And even though we know that Black Lives Matter is not even a real group for black people and shit like that. I mean, it's all, come on, man. Like, the truth is already out there. Anybody who doesn't see this is just living in denial at this point. So that's why most people, now, yes, like I said, you do got a few people of white, you do got a few group of white people that are racist. And most of them probably are Republican, right? But that doesn't mean that they make up the majority. That doesn't mean I'm gonna glorify that shit. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go turn back to the left and the fucking liberal side. No, that just means I'm aware that certain people that I have allied myself with, some of those people are white racist people. Those people do still exist. They're not always old people either. So yes, that is a problem, and that's a problem that we're gonna address every day. It's just part of life. You know what I mean? But my thing about it is, it's not really about, the reason why I'm upset, the reason why so many people are talking about it is because just the fact that it's Lizzo doing her bullshit again, and she was twerking, man. Nobody has mentioned the fact that she was fucking twerking, man. She said, hey, y'all, I was twerking while playing James Madison's flute. That's funny to me all the time. And, you know, nobody says nothing about her twerking. So the liberal media is pushing this idea that, and social media too, man. I notice a lot of these social media groups, like Facebook memes and shit, they post shit that are suggesting that Republicans or right-wing people are mad about Lizzo playing James Madison's flute. Yes, you do got a small handful of white people that are mad about that. You know, you disrespect American history. Fuck that motherfucker. She disrespected a slave owner, but she actually didn't disrespect him. She actually made him happy. She made him proud. Yeah, this, because if he was around, he would say this. I don't want to say the word. This N-word bitch put her nasty N-word lips on my flute. He'll probably laugh because he probably knew the joke too, and he would probably say, yeah, look at her twerking and just being a fucking degenerate and just making a fucking buffoon of herself. That's because that's what she did. So black people praising this shit is just them just being fucking ignorant, man. So that's my whole take on that. I give a fuck about James Madison. He was a fucking slave owner, so fuck anybody that's upset about that. And the thing is, not even anybody, listen, I'm friends with a lot of white right-wing Republican Trump-supporting people. Yes, I am. I'm friends with a lot of them. I've talked to them a lot and shit. I've hung out with a couple of them, and we sat down and came up with a couple game plans. Yeah, that's the type of shit I'm on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some Young Pharaoh shit, you know, and I got a lot of pro-black power people too in my circle, you know, for the few people that I do got in my circle. So, you know, for all the Trump supporting white Republican people that I know and that I'm friends with, None of them are upset about this. None of them, brother. Man, they're all just kind of like laughing at this shit being all over social media, and they're mainly laughing at the fact that Lizzo just, she was dressed all skimpy again with her gut all hanging out, with her ass cheeks hanging out, and fucking shaking her fat ass while she's playing the flute, and just, come on, man. It's just sick, man. Now, there was one particular person that I did see that seemed to have a problem with that, and she said you're disrespecting history. But I'm not going to go too hard on her because I know everybody already been going hard on her. And she goes by the name of Candace Owens. Her and your boy, Mr. Kanye Kitten Caboodle Wiki Wiki Wild Wild West, wore a shirt that said White Lives Matter. How do I feel about that? I will let y'all know tomorrow. Peace.